Hi Virgo, thanks for joining me for the, I was going to say April, but it's of course June, June 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem. This is Vickie, really the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and this is for Virgo's Sun, Rising, and Moon. We're going to start off as always with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion of the reading. Then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Both of these are my creation and can be found on my website. If you're a Patreon level 2 subscriber, we are also going to pull a bonus card from the J.D. Arici Ethereal Oracle card, which is a really, really cool deck. Let's get into the reading. Now, this is a big month this month because it is the solstice. So it's a change of season. This affects everybody. I think this card goes first, then this one. This affects everyone. It's a shift and a change for everybody. I am still offering the solstice reading, which is very popular. It'll be available for a limited time. It's a look at your chart and how it relates to the upcoming season of the summer, for most people summer, in the northern hemisphere. But this look ahead at the season ahead, it's astrology, but it's also a psychic reading if you're interested. It'll be available for a limited time. You can find that information on my website as well. So here is the reading for our Virgo friends for June of 2019. Well, yeah, the Three of Cups, this is the second time this card came out. The Three of Cups is a happiness, a celebration. And I went ahead and looked it up in the other reading, and there's nothing, no big holiday. I mean, there could be. There's solstice, and there's a few Father's Day and Flag Day and stuff like that. But no, international holidays. So what I was thinking that this might be, I said in the other reading, it could very well have something to do with, weddings. There's a lot of weddings in June. Weddings, graduations, any kind of events like that. It looks like you would be attending them, and it looks like it would be a fun time and a good thing to attend. This came up in the other reading too about traveling. So some of you might be traveling to go to this event, or people might be traveling. In this case, it almost looks like the people are traveling to come to you. Like they would be coming to you. They'd be traveling. Maybe this is your event. Or some of you, this is like your kid's thing. It's your kid's wedding or your kid's graduation party. And I think there's going to be some out-of-towners that are going to be traveling. I think in your case, it could be some drama. There could be a little bit of drama showing up. We've got the Tower in reverse. So that means, it's expected. Of course, when they get together, some stuff's going to happen. You know, that's how they roll. So I think it could be a little bit of that, but you guys, Virgos, you're the peacemaker. You always are, and it'll be fine. I'm hearing it's just par for the course. So I think it's, like I said, it's almost like this is to be expected. Let me just move this camera a little bit. I just happened to look up and notice that it's a little bit off center. There we go. That should be easier to look at. Yeah, it's just kind of par for the course. Yeah, here comes my crazy family. That's what I'm hearing somebody saying that. Oh God, my crazy family, and here they all are, and it's all going to start out. The Queen of Cups is here, so I feel a real calm presence from this Queen of Cups. Now, the court cards in these general readings could be anybody. Doesn't have to be a female, but we even have the Knight here too. So there's a male and a female. Whoever, there's a couple of water sign type of people showing up. This could also signify the solstice itself, because the solstice is when the sun moves into a water sign, in this case, in the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. So could be around that time or after the 21st. Could be the 21st itself, the solstice, or beyond. As the rest of the month will be in Cancer. It feels like this is really the calm presence of the whole thing. Like this is, even though it could be male or female, it feels to me like this is the matriarch or the patriarch. It feels like the matriarch. It feels like this is the mother or the grandmother, and she's just like, you know what? Can't we all get along? Or even though like they might fight amongst each other, like nobody's going to start up anything with her. That's for sure. It's still worth doing. I feel like it's still worth doing, and overall it'll be looked back on as a good time, even though this kind of thing is there's some rocky energy here, a little bit of rockiness. Some of you too, somebody may have lost a job, and if that's the case, you may turn around and get a new job. There's definitely some new money or some new income showing up during this time frame for you. It feels like it's been after a period of turbulence. And for some of you it's you, but some of you I think it's some of these family members. And I just feel like there's a lot of gossiping and talking and drama and crazy kind of stuff going on. So you guys, you can be the force. The Virgos usually are kind of the force that stabilizes everything and keeps everything level-headed and cool and calm and collected. This money thing is important, though, to whoever, whether it's your a new income showing up for you or whoever. It might be for some of these water sign people here. It might be for this person. Or the water sign may be part of making it happen. The water sign person might be the one who's doing the hiring or giving you the lead or giving you the tip or telling you about it. Oh, they're hiring here or here. Why don't you try this or that? It's bringing something back that's been missing or taken away. That's what this is talking about. So you've been, if you've been having to tighten the belt, I mean, that's a Virgo thing anyway. This was in reverse, wasn't it? It's funny how it just flew out of my hand and went like that. It's almost like it's going to turn around. Where if you've been having to tighten the belt and, not being able to spend the money like you usually do or like you like to, which is, that's again a Virgo thing anyway. You guys usually are kind of, you're thrifty and frugal. It's a nice way of saying it. These are both of these cards in reverse are breakthroughs. Difficult situations that are turning around and changing and breakthrough. In the time of water, that's real clear. So again, the water time starts right at that solstice. It starts at the 21st as we move into the sign of Cancer, and then a new season begins. So it's a time of the city. Boom, boom, boom. Da, 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 da. Anytime. I might break into song at any time. That's why I'm the rock and roll prophetess. But it's not just, I'm not just, being goofy and singing. That's my guides, communicating. That song goes in to say that it's the season of loving, isn't it? Does your name, who's your daddy? Is it, I'm not sure. That's an old song. I'm not even sure what it is. Lyric, let's just look it up real quick, because a lot of times there's a message in it. As I said, this is my guides talking to me. I'm not just sitting here being goofy singing songs. Like the guides send me that stuff. It's the time. It's the time. Season for loving. Let's look that up. It's an old song, I'm sure you've heard. Time of the Season by the Zombies, yeah. It's the time of the season when love runs high. It's the time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to the promised land, to show everyone it's the time of the season of loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? I'm not going to read the whole thing, but that part about the sun, this is when the sun moves into Cancer. And in the northern hemisphere, it's the longest day of the year. It's when the sun shines for the whole day, the longest of the whole year. So if you want to look that up, it's the Zombies. It's called Time of the Season, if there's anything else that resonates with you. But also that message about the love. I think that there can be some chaos going on around for many of you, and just focus on the love part of it. That's what you got to do to get through it. Okay, I'm going to shuffle up for your animal totem card. I want to remind you guys that I do have that solstice reading available, and also I'm going to in a minute be doing the Patreon bonus card. There's the option of becoming a Patreon subscriber where you get the bonus card for all 12 signs, and you get a weekly astrology reading with tarot for every week. Now what I've done is I've made that weekly astrology reading with tarot available as a pay-per-view. So if you just want to look at one of them, you could find that link below. It's on my Gumroad page. So let's see what's going on for our Virgo friends for the season of love. That's what I hear. The horse. See, traveling is a thing. Traveling's going to be happening, I think, for you guys this month. Magic, divination, astral travel, journey. Ride like the wind to the furthest reaches. Expand beyond your comfort zone and explore the realm of possibility. So there's traveling going on. Horses, the main message with horse is travel, because it was the means of travel before, automotive were invented, and cars and planes and all that stuff. So, there's going to be some traveling going on. There could be some touchy situations. But don't sweat it. Stay in the season of love, and it's going to work out. And some new money's definitely going to show up for you guys as well. Okay? All right, Virgos, so thanks so much for tuning in. Somebody's going to a horse farm, to a ranch where there's a bunch of horses. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get, we're going to go on to the next part of this reading for our Patreon people. We're going to pull a card from this Ethereal Oracle, which is an awesome deck. I want to thank you all for tuning in and for supporting me in every way that you do, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, which you can do down here. I have decks, I have books, I have readings in all prices, I have the pay-per-view page. So all of that goes into making this free. Every month I do these 12 readings for free and the 2 astrology readings for free for many years now. So thank you all for all your support. I do appreciate you oh so much. Don't forget about that solstice reading. It will be available till the end of this month and then not till next year. So have a great month of June. Have a great solstice, and I'll speak to you soon.